You don't see something coming. There's going to be some type of unexpected moment and or change that's going to have you trying to like figure out how you can fix something. Okay. You may be dedicated, but at some point something happened that was careless or foolish and it seems like it's coming back out. You also may have someone trying to rebel something that's coming, like a structure or authority. You're trying to like push to like, no, well, don't do this, well, no. Okay, because there's a sudden message or a sudden change. You get something in the mail. Be careful with your actions, your words as well. Also your mental. Okay, try to hold yourself back from trying to spend too much right now if you can. Also, if this is dealing with people, it seems like you needed to make a choice. You are avoiding something. You're like, okay, well, I'm just not sure how it's gonna go. Well, I know things will just kind of will work out. Somebody will forgive me. I'll just do things repetitively, or I'll just focus on this, and it'll just kind of go back to where it was. This is you being gullible and foolish. Okay, so I feel like you need to rebel this whole thought process for sure. Get some type of structure mentally. Figure out where your morals lie and stand on those. Make a decision, and then things will begin to work out for you. Okay, but any type of like failure, any type of like betrayal, any type of like mental games, all that shit, you need to cut that out. This is how you get to your success. This is how you get to your achievement. You're wondering if somebody's gonna go for something. You're like, will she or will he? Well, I don't know. You could be thinking about it, or you could be asking someone like, will they go for this? You may feel like there's some type of destruction, or there was some type of secrets revealed about some type of corruption or something that was done through this legal system that was injustice, unfair. You also may be realizing as shit kind of falls apart, who's unfair and corrupt in your circle. Okay. Yeah, so it's like you're ready to kind of stand up or communicate now. You're like, okay, I have to be brave. I have to go say something. It's time to just, it is what it is. You may want to go give something to someone, like something tangible. It's like, okay, look, I understand that this is our situation. I understand this is kind of what I got myself into. Can I give you something? Can I present this to you? Will this work? Will this be enough? And this could be towards somebody or to somebody that kind of is just like, they're focused on their own world. I don't think they're watching you. I don't think they're paying any attention. They're trying to make sure they know what type of action to take. They could be doing something alone. Or this could be somebody that walked away from you or that you need to walk away from. Okay. Somebody could have been given to multiple people. If this is dealing with a person, they were, especially when they was drunk, or they felt unsatisfied with their life, or they felt isolated, or they felt like you were too busy, or you had your back turned, and it's like, okay, well, I'll just go deal with someone else. Somebody even could have been like communicating with people who work with their bodies for me. They could have been communicating with those kind of people. All right, so there's a separation going on, and or whatever choice someone has to make. If you go offer something to them, they may not take it. Okay, they may be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna figure out, I see that how this is falling apart, let me figure out what my options are. They're gonna go towards someone else, or they're gonna go find information, or they're gonna go find someone that knows what to do next, so that way they can defend themselves. Because if you're going to offer something to someone, they probably feel like you are someone that's going to attack them somehow, some way. If this is a love offer and you want to go towards someone and you like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to go say, hey, this person's the one that I want. I'm going to go show them everything that I got. They may feel like they already walked away from you. There was some type of like disharmony, or maybe they feel like you got a broken family. I don't know. Maybe they feel like you didn't want to stand up to them to create a family, or maybe they felt like if you knew this person or y'all knew each other's family, you didn't want to go talk to their father, or you didn't want to go talk to somebody, brother or something like that, and that was just a turn off or something like, I don't know. You also could be going towards somebody now that you're single and see if you guys can work together. Like you actually just want to build a business. You have some type of idea. Okay, well, somebody also needs to isolate themselves when it comes to any type of sexual temptation and things to that nature. So either you're going through it or you will. You may still be kind of playing games in your mind right now about it, but it's going to happen regardless, okay? All right, you may go clear something up. It's like about some type of secret or some type of like issue or something that was like a shaky foundation, and you're like, you know what? Let me go say something about this dishonesty. Let me go clear this up. Yeah. It's like you don't want this burden on you anymore. I made a choice. He's like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna help somebody. Like, I've made the decision. It just is what it is. There also could be some type of relationship. You may feel like you are overburdened, or you're giving up on a relationship. Somebody sits too high on their throne. They just expect you to wait on them hand and foot. And they feel like as long as they protect you, or as long as you have some type of stability, even though you're on edge all the time, you should be happy. But it's like you just trying to get through the rain. You be barely getting through your own emotions, to be honest. Okay, well. If somebody comes to admit something to you, or if you go to clear something up, it feels like you're releasing this burden, or this choice is based off of some type of authority. So now you're going to go show some type of affection or appreciation, so that way they can defend you and be like, okay, we can just move on as a family. Child. Take it how it resonates. Whatever storyline is yours. You have some anxiety. You're up late at night about if something's going to work, or if something is enough. This was the same thing for Aries and Pisces reading. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. Somebody else may get the law involved, or the law is already involved. And it's like somebody's going to try to like accept a plea offer or give a plea offer and say, okay, well, I've learned my lesson, or can I get probation, or can I just get this instead? You also could be dealing with someone and you're like, okay, look, I don't want us to fight anymore. I don't want this to feel like we both got all this shit going on. Like, I'm making a decision to like wave the white flag. Let's protect our family. Let's pretend what we build, and we can work through the, terrors. We can work through the fears, and we can get back to kind of just where we were supposed to be. I ain't saying don't do it, but it seemed like bullshit to me. Take it how it resonates. Celebrating something with work, or celebrating something that you got to work by yourself soon. Also, there may be some type of situation that's about to explode. Make sure you don't explode. And honestly, you may be disappointed about this, or disappointed in this family member. Just don't let it cause you to drink, or to do stuff in excess. Okay, you gotta have a drink or do whatever you gotta do. That's fine. But I feel like this is going to make you like, okay, this is going to rearrange how you communicate with people, how you handle people, especially the people that was in your family. Because it seems like at one point you was happy to give. But it feels like somebody was trying to take you off your high horse. They didn't want you to have some type of accomplishment or stability. They didn't want you to have some type of support. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is what it really was. And it may be somebody in your family. Okay? Also, someone, whether it's you or someone else, may have some type of pregnancy scare. If this is already happening, meaning somebody's already pregnant, they're not sure who the father is. Somebody could be like, let's just set the record straight. Let's just go get a test. Let's make sure. And then that caused some type of drama. He's like, this shit is just toxic. Like, what the fuck? Alright. Somebody also could be hiding some type of evidence. They know that they fucked up when they made a decision. They were sleeping around, or they were just doing what they wanted to because you were fighting for yourself. And now they're unsure of like what's coming next, or what's going to hit them, or how it's going to hit them. And or how they can fix it. You also may know that there's a person in your past that's going through some type of addiction, and or like they get fulfilled off of people's boost of their ego. They commit to people like side shit, like that's just who they are. This person may want to communicate with you about some action that was taken, about some type of betrayal. You may already know this. This person is already like, I'm not surprised. You get caught up in situations like this all the time. You're like, that's why I had to end this relationship, even if it's a friendship. Like, that's why I had to end this and do what I had to do for myself. Like, I already recognized, what was going on. I feel like there was always some type of like slight jealousy or slight animosity anyway. And so you like, it's cool. It is what it is. All right. So what can you expect this week? You can expect some type of opportunity. Okay. You could be manifesting money or some type of property if you've been wanting something. Okay. You also going to have an opportunity to sleep with somebody and or just meet someone that you can partner with. Okay. Like an actual relationship. And you may be uncertain about it, but I feel like you may just be like, okay, I'm just going to surrender and just kind of see what happens, and just, if I ever feel trapped, I know I can get out of it. I can just end this. But it seems like you're open to it because you kind of feeling a little lonely. It's like I got my security now, but now I'm feeling lonely. Alright, so you could have some new energy. It's like, okay, I want to go be irresponsible. I just want to go have a good time. I just want to do something that's not related to work. You also could be inspired to do something new, like start a new project or new passion. But you may feel like it's either a risky investment, or it's like, nah, it's not really going to work. You have a lot of doubt about it. If this is love, you may want to go towards someone that you feel like inspires you. But you kind of like, I'm not sure how they gonna look at me. I'm not sure how they gonna feel. If this is your family member, you could feel like they have some type of creative spark, but you feel like either they're a workaholic or it is a risky investment. But I feel like there is security here, so I feel like they're going to be stable, or they're going to be able to protect themselves. Or, like I said, you want to go towards someone. And if you have a new idea that you want to start, a new passion, it can become stable. You may have to work for it. You definitely got to put in the time to grow it, but it will become stable. You also could be wanting to go towards someone's child's mother. Maybe you took some type of action with someone's child's mother or father. I'm not saying you slept with somebody, but you also could have was like, okay, well, let's just go do this. And whatever y'all tried to do against this person, it was wasteful. It was a risky investment. There's about to be some type of message or communication. And this is going to cause some type of change and or release, okay? So somebody could be getting released from some type of prison or something. But I feel like it's going to be released from the security. So if somebody did something to you, you're going to get a message, and this is going to change their security. They're going to have to give you something, or they're going to have to, something going to have to give. Okay? They shouldn't have been doing whatever they were doing. Somebody could have been saying that you were irresponsible with your child, and they were trying to change your security. They were trying to change where your child lived, or they were trying to change something like that, all because you withdrew from them, or there was some type of tension between y'all. Somebody was trying to be childish and or spiteful, and now they gotta take accountability. Okay, this is gonna cause some type of like betrayal or unhappiness, so just expect that. If somebody slept with someone, they're like, okay, well, let's just act like it never happened. Let's just, you don't say anything, I don't say anything. We'll just act like it never happened. But in order for them to get their success or to get whatever they want, they're going to have to admit to any type of abuse. Like, it's going to have to come out. Or you probably already know. But they're going to actually have to admit it. They're going to surrender their own financial security for it. If they don't. Okay? So, sit back and watch. I feel like you were taken out of your position and or pushed out of your spot for something. Somebody was trying to control if you were trusted or if you knew about something. Or somebody was trying to go around you to do something else. It's also, if somebody played you or somebody backstabbed you, they're getting played right now. They don't know that they're about to be tossed to the side. Also, I feel like you decided, like, okay, I'm done getting played with. Like, nobody else is going to be lying to me. I'm done with all this. Like, if I can't trust you, I can't trust you. Maybe, like, okay, well, fuck it. Only thing you was giving me was sexual pleasure anyway. I'll go to the sex store and do it myself because you a bad choice. You broke. You ain't even got... You ain't even got nothing. You don't got nothing. Okay? And you made bad choices because the people that you're around are haters. You knowing they fuck you up, like, and you just fall for it. It's because you broke. You also don't know how to stand for yourself. And you put it on a show for other people. Alright. But it seems like now you have some type of clarity. You know that this person is selfish. You know that you need to walk away completely. And it seems like you're kind of happy to do so now. You're ready to explore and figure out what success and confidence looks like for you, but also practical. There also could be some type of truth or something coming out about a water sign. It could be an air sign, but it could be a water sign. And how they were fearless and trying to gain some type of confidence. Whatever they was doing. Okay, but it seems like overall you're coming into some type of satisfaction, some emotional abundance or actual abundance, like physically. You're celebrating. You have like a community. You know what's for you. You ignited with you're coming into what you actually want. You feel like any type of destruction or upheaval that you went through, it was like, okay, that was just the last stage left. That was just what you had to go through to get where you are. And it could have been a journey. You could have felt alone. You could have felt disappointed and having to walk away from something. But you know, at the end of the day, this is bringing you into your own knowing and kind of your own, again, your own people. But it's actually for you. That's going to be healing and help you move away. You're like, okay, I'm cool with all the people that I left alone. I'll meet new people where I'm supposed to go.